will hope to catch up to you eventually. Being out my own has made me more dependent on myself more than others. Oh, good morning.
Good nap.
Beauty's awake.
I feel so much better.
Oh, that makes one of us at least.
Have you,
Still feels like... Have I what?
Have you done anything new since I went to bed?
I have acquired a computer chip. Or more so, a fabricated one.
That's a good start.
It appears that it might be useful for something.
Yeah, it'd be useful for a lot of things.
Typically how things work, my guy. I'm working on making a prawn suit because
Good old prawn suit.
like that.
Pray tell, what are those used for?
It's
Prawn
a
suits?
submersible suit.
I can't say I've been in one.
You know, a collection of materials, self-defense. There's a lot of applications for a prawn suit.
Sounds extremely ussul.
You seen those big mechanized diving suits before? Have you heard? You know what those are?
Can't say I have. Not up close, I should say.
Oh boy. That's a warper, and I don't want to be near him.
What is a warper?
You'll find out soon.
Oh dear.
Yep.
Trust me, if you're not worried now, you will.
Welcome aboard,
That is
Captain.
If you're not worried now, don't be worried later.
most worried. Oh. Well, I will hope that this knife is sufficient.
It's not.
Yeesh.
It's really knife.
Oh.
Wow, a joke from this man. Never thought I'd see the day.
Ugh. At least
Having to
it's
restore
good to keep
power
the
to
spirits up.
everywhere. When you have to charge a bunch of things all at the same time.
I'm currently on the hunt for something, or some silver ore. Appears to be most useful.
Not the Red October.
The Red October. What is that?
Okay, it's another movie you need to have seen, man. The Hunt
Seriously,
for
there's
Red
so much we
October.
have to show this man.
Appears the watch list has grown. It seems that I've lived in another world for so long.
Truly.
I truly have
it's
not opened
amazing
my
what
eyes.
happens when you have money.
I apologize. What did you say, my friend?
There are more gel sacks nearby. Who, him or me?
The other one. The recreational one.
I think that means you.
Yeah, I was saying, like, it's definitely a different world when you have money.
Yes, although
Copper and
I will admit it
magnetite.
was quite a lonely world.
Well, now you have us, my man.
Oh, God. Oh,
And
God.
your
It's much
life will
appreciated.
be
Okay.
enriched because of it.
I certainly hope so. I do appreciate your company. Being alone on the high seas was maddening, to say the least.
Oh, did you start having hallucinations?
That's why I thought your voices were hallucinations. I was not quite certain what thoughts were my own and which were of the voices of the people who were so expectant of me. It was hard to
Listen,
say.
man, you get used to hallucinations when you bring them on yourself. Again, them shrooms, man, just give them a shot.
Quite a curious bunch indeed.
Nope. He's like the door-to-door salesman for mushrooms.
I don't go door to door. I only offer.
My good
special-
sir, do you have time to talk about our Lord and Savior tripping balls?
Trippin'
He's a giant
balls.
friendly mushroom, I will have you know.
Yeah, squishy, mushy friend. I too have seen Avatar: The Last Airbender season 2.
It's a damn good series.
All of that went straight over my head.
Yeah.
Are you talking
Not
about
surprised.
some sort of play or something like that?
A television
It is a
show
show.
once again.
Oh, I should have known.
Yep.
If it helps, there was a play that happened within the show. Yeah, he knows what I'm
Show
talking
within
about.
a
They
show.
call me Toph because I'm tough.
Who's this Toph?
Just screams at you. There, I got a pretty good look at you.
Yeah, Lawrence, just try to hang on for the ride, okay? You'll figure it out one way or another, I'm sure.
I certainly hope so. It's almost as if you are speaking a different language.
No,
Not
I'm
on
pretty sure it's English. Yeah, pretty sure it's English. Ah, that's what I was doing here. I was going back to the moon pool so I could get in the thingy McThing.
Thingy McBing.
Yeah. Oh, darn it. I need to cook some food so I can eat.
I'm gonna go ahead and tell you
Set
guys the
food.
sonar on the sea moth is life-changing. You're gonna see
Sonar.
things you didn't know you could see. Without mushrooms.
Oh wow.
Got right into the guts of it, huh?
But
Getting right to the guts of the thing.
I
Don't make me
mean,
say
if what you're
words.
looking at involves guts, sure.
Yeah, maybe. Could.
Oh,
You don't know.
Good.
entrail talk
Entrail talk.
must be something that you have grown accustomed to, and I have not. I prefer not to think about.
Okay,
Internal
so which one
organs.
is...
Listen, man.
You're not the
sometimes
right-
the
okay.
innards become the outards, and you can't do anything about it.
Ugh,
The outer
I prefer to
wilds.
not have to discover that firsthand.
Oh god. Yeah, don't.
It is
don't.
preferable that you don't. So glad we
It's
agree.
probably it's probably a
the
good
sight of
idea
blood is
for you not
repulsive.
to.
Extremely repulsive.
I mean, it's just the liquid that keeps you alive.
Yes, but I would prefer it inside rather than outside where I can't see it.
Ah, he's the kind of guy that yells at his organs, "Stay in there, Daddy needs you."
Sounds like it. I
Why my
need
father
you
need my own
organs.
organs?
You're the only thing I can live for.
No, you in this conversation, the term "daddy" is more of a third-person perspective. Like you're speaking of yourself.
You read
Oh,
books and you don't
it's
know that,
fine.
man.
Well, I always refer to my father as father. Anytime
then,
I said the word daddy, I would get scolded.
Well, then clearly we weren't referencing your father.
Your parents were dicks.
I suppose they were
Cruel
quite cruel. Yes.
intentions. Cruel intentions.
Is that also a show as well?
That's a movie.
Oh, I can never understand the difference between shows and movies and any of the sort of entertainment.
Movie is you sit down and watch
That's
for
weird.
like
That's why
2 or
I
3 hours. A show can go for multiple hours because they are serialized.
Is a
Yeah,
show
so
more
with a
like a longer
show-
movie?
No,
No.
other way around. Movie is a longer show.
Hmm.
So a show will be cut into episodes that could be around 30 minutes to an hour, whereas
Oh,
a
like a
movie is
chapter.
typically an hour and a half to 2 or 3 hours, depending.
Yeah, that's all right. So the better way to describe it: a show is a chapter, a movie is a book.
Oh, most
That's a
fascinating.
good idea. Yeah, good way to put it.
How interesting. Thank you for enlightening me.
It's what we're here for.
You know,
since no one
for-
else can do it.
for the group, for someone who comes from the group that believes themselves to be oh so cultured, there's sure a lot of culture we need to catch him up on.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
It's kind
I
of
said,
funny,
like
really.
another world. Different language.
Oh my God, he's like the Little Mermaid.
He's like, what?
The Little Mermaid.
Little Mermaid.
He wants to be a part of our world.
Is
Okay,
that a fairy tale of some
Calm, slow your roll there, Ariel.
I thought his name was not that.
It's a reference. It's a reference. You won't understand,
To
but it's just a reference.
oh,
So, are you
Interesting.
familiar with the Grimm fairy tales?
oh, yes.
All
read
right,
them
at least there's
occasionally.
that.
So you should at least understand the Little Mermaid, right?
Yeah, it had a very different ending
never
than
got to that
Disney got
chapter.
to.
Hold on. Give me a minute. I'm getting there, man. But yeah, you've heard of the Little Mermaid from that, right?
It was in the back of the book. I never got to the end.
Fair enough.
That's
Are
a lovely
you
shit. What is that?
familiar with the mega million conglomerate, or probably billions at this point, if not trillions? But Disney.
Disney. Yeah, you're
Disney?
familiar with them at least.
Oh, of course. They were a backer for Altera.
Why am I not surprised?
That makes way too much sense. Yo, suddenly that explains a lot of the onboard movies.
I just never had time for it to watch any of their.
Who said we needed a live action Lion King 1.5?
live action.
I did not volunteer for this.
What?
Is that some sort of?
Did y'all not get forced to watch that movie?
Nope.
You are so lucky. It was
Oh,
not
that's
great.
because I refuse to basically pay attention to anything that Altera states is required watching.
Required
Yeah,
watching.
Yeah, because at
Sit
this
down,
point,
shut
yeah,
up and watch it.
yeah, sit down, shut up, and watch. And I'm like, nah, I'm gonna take a nap. They're like, if you're gonna sleep here, you should go to your quarters. And I'm like, that's what I wanted to do in the first place.
Must have been a nice luxury.
Luxury.
Yes.
I'm sorry, sir. You have not had the displeasure of watching that live-action adaptation of crap.
Oh,
Yeah, they didn't even bring back Nathan Lane.
Nathan Lane.
Actor.
He's an actor.
Oh, understood.
Thankfully, he was preserved. One of the few greats who were.
Huh.
Wait, he was frozen in carbonite?
What?
It wasn't carbonite. It was something having to do with like keeping his head on ice. I don't remember the specifics.
Oh, Futurama.
Future.
Yeah, similar to that. God, I miss Futurama.
I am President Nixon.
Is there
You got a
something wrong
jowl
with your
movement.
mouth? Are you alright? Do you need some water?
No, I'm good.
Huh.
I'm doing an
I'm
impression.
doing okay.
I'm
I don't
doing
know what
an
that
impression.
horrible sound coming out of your mouth was.
An impression.
In-
You just let your cheeks relax, and you quickly shake your head from side to side, and you do a so you'd be like
I'm not
like if you were making this sound, but you gotta let you basically gotta like just relax your jaw, relax your cheeks, and then you just quickly move your head from side to side. There you go.
He does a good
Most
job with
unusual.
it.
Most
Well.
unusual. I do suppose it was.
It's
a
all
little
about the lips.
amusing.
It's all about the lip shaking
Yeah,
while you
no.
do that, like the way that you just relax your mouth and let your lips and your cheeks just be completely relaxed.
Now you're turning,
Okay.
see, now you're turning into that guy from Monk.
Is that another movie?
No, that's a
No,
show.
that one's a show.
That's
How
a
does
very
one
good
tell
show.
the difference between a movie and a show?
Good show.
I mean,
Just
well,
from
you'd
the
have
name.
to.
Show
Quite
comes
baffling.
on prime television. Movies
Well, I mean, yeah.
come in theaters until some months after.
How does one tell just from the name of it, though? I'm very baffled.
Well,
You just-
typically you would just watch it.
Yeah.
Huh. How interesting.
I mean, we know what they are because we've seen them.
Yeah.
Oh,
All right,
truly
I have
different world
officially
indeed.
upgraded the range of my scanner
Oh.
room.
We could really confuse them by talking about stuff like, Sherlock Holmes. That's both movies and shows.
True.
I thought it was a book.
It's also that.
There are movies
Well-
and shows based off the books. You'd be
How can
surprised
one
how
be
many
a book, a
movies and
movie, and a
shows are
show?
also both based on books. What do you mean,
Technically, the
how
book
can it be?
came first, and then
Books
they
came
made
first, and
movies
then they
based
made
off
movies,
the books.
yeah.
And then they
They
made a show
made-
based off the books because they said, you know what, that's a better idea.
How does one keep track of this all?
Uh,
How does one even get the richness of the books in a movie or a show?
Oh, you'd be
It's quite baffling.
surprised.
Oh no. The
Oh,
show
we've
is
gotta
actually
show him
easier
the
to get
wonders of
context.
Bendy Dick Flappy Batch.
Who?
Benedict Cumberbatch. You should really not say names incorrectly. You're gonna confuse the poor lamb.
He's
More
already
than he already.
confused.
Yeah, I was gonna say more than he already is.
But it's
I
fine.
am very confused.
Go flap your own hands.
All these
Thank you
actors
very
and
much.
shows and entertainment and the sort is just... It's quite
Indeed.
baffling.
I mean,
I will take your word for it, though.
at first maybe, but like it's you're making it way more complicated than it needs to be.
I guess I am overthinking it.
Oh, you definitely are.
Absolutely 100%.
Back at my house or back in my home, I couldn't afford to not overthink things.
In his casa.
Yeah.
Casa.
More-
Is that
Actually,
French?
casa is
No,
perfect.
that's Spanish.
No, that's Spanish, dude.
I thought you had a good education.
Well, mostly in financial and
To be
economics.
fair, he said
Uh,
he had a
Every
home
language is the
education.
language. Every language is the language of freaking business. So
Seek fluid into
Ah,
okay, gotcha.
I mean,
I'm
just
doing-
ask the Jawas.
what was?
movie?
He does
movie
love Star
characters.
Oh,
No, he hasn't seen any of it. Why
dope.
are you surprised he hasn't seen Star Wars at this
Are
point?
those
Listen,
actors?
It's been such a huge
they're not
part
actors,
of
they're
the cultural
characters.
zeitgeist. It doesn't make sense to me that
If-
he hasn't seen it.
That's
is
also-
Star
I mean-
Wars a second book of Star Trek?
No, those
No.
are two separate series.
It's all very confusing.
Those are
But they
two
both have the
separate
word
series.
star in them.
Oh my
How'd they
god,
not-
the amount of stuff that has the word star in it.
Yeah.
Star Wars,
versus
Star
the
Trek,
forces
Star
of
Trek,
evil.
Starfighter. I mean, Starfish,
And those
Star Fox.
Starbucks, Starburst. Like,
Huh.
just because it shares one common word,
There we go.
probably best not to assume that they
Then
are
how
the
does
same
one-
thing.
Then how does one differentiate?
Typically, the second word is all you need. Star
Watch.
Wars is different from Star Trek, is different from Starfighter, is different from Star Fox.
How interesting.
How does one differentiate? You sit down and you watch it all.
That too.
Okay, I now have extra storage on my Seamoth. Hell yes. Hell
Awesome.
yes.
Proud of you, man.
I am too. I'm proud of me. Okay, so
I
is
am
that
about to
lead
have
or is that?
myself a lovely little prawn suit?
Is that
Ugh. It's not gonna be fun, but
a? Have yourself a merry little shitmas.
excuse you.
What?
Get back out there.
Wasn't the word Christmas?
Oh no, no. That, dude. If you think people are still worshiping Christ this far out in the future, wow,
Huh.
Oh, that explains a lot, actually.
it does.
Yeah.
Okay, so it is lead.
I was much
Good
too
to know.
busy for religion. But Father was...
Too busy
Somewhat.
for religion, but you still know what Christmas is.
course. That's when all the shareholders come over and
Yeah, I
give
was
us.
fixing to say Christmas has become more of a no, not industrial.
Isn't that what it's all about?
Corporate?
Getting extra money from
Corporate,
shareholders.
that's the word.
No.
Corporate holiday.
No.
Then what is Christmas about?
Okay, so we're gonna have to show him the Grinch so he can learn what Christmas is about.
The
Let's
Grinch
see,
is.
the Grinch. We're gonna have
is
to.
that
What's
also
that
a
one
fairy tale?
with the?
Wait, here's the thing: the
dude?
cartoon or Jim Carrey? That's the question. I really
Both.
prefer the Jim Carrey version, but that's just
No.
me.
We show him both because you need the before and the after, so you can appreciate.
You
the
need
after
the
better.
you need the yes.
Huh. I'm assuming Jim Carrey is an actor?
Yes.
Oh,
After, yes.
I got it
Look
right.
at it!
Okay.
Hey, look at that! He's
learned
learning.
something at
learning.
least.
He's learning.
We'll have him there eventually.
Eventually. I hope so. I do feel proud of myself. I am learning. How interesting.
Slowly but surely.
Apparently there is something more that you can read out or learn outside of books. How fascinating. And exciting.
If we were to describe this in the way of books, this would be character growth.
Yes, well and truly.
I do feel like a character in some sort of novel. How novel?
Ah!
That was a
Solid
good
pun.
one, my man.
Solid pun.
What is a pun?
What you just did. The
Oh.
whole novel
Oh,
thing.
wordplay.
Wordplay. Yeah.
Wordplays are. Oh, okay. Understandable.
How very punny of you.
Must be a slang term.
No.
No, it's
Pun is
it's
not
a
slang?
style of comedy.
No, pun is not
Huh.
pun is not a slang term. It's actually pretty common.
Most interesting. Like I said, my area of expertise was economics, not grammar. as it
Well,
were.
we're gonna broaden your freaking horizons, man.
It already feels like another world.
Yeah, when we get home,
Like I
we're
said.
taking him on. We're taking him like he's gonna take a 1-year vacation from this. We're just gonna show him all the movies and shows that he's missed out on.
Vacation does sound lovely.
Oh yeah, the
Far away
childhood
from
you never got
this
to
is.
experience.
That does sound rather
I'm
nice.
gonna call this one legs.
What are you
Legs.
calling legs?
My prawn suit.
Yeah, that sounds like a name that you would come up with.
Oh, like a pet name. Interesting.
No,
Well,
that's just
sorta.
what he's actually naming it.
Oh,
Yeah, so my sea moth is my baby, and I have named her as such. She is baby.
Oh.
So my prawn
Yeah,
suit will be
okay.
legs.
Okay, I just want you to understand something. His naming conventions for things are not what the average person would do. That's not normal.
oh.
That's fair.
Well, I guess if he's fond of it, you would give it a name of some sort. Legs
This
is
true.
a rather interesting name, but
It's got legs. What do you
That
want?
I'd say it's less he's fond of it and more he wants to fondle it.
oh dear.
Not the prawn suit,
Then why'd you name it legs?
because it has legs.
I suppose it is a very practical name.
Just because it's bipedal is not a reason to just suddenly name something legs.
So,
Hmm.
listen, let me name things how I want to name it.
Oh
Okay?
no. I'm not telling you what you can name it. I'm just saying it's a dumb name.
I'm just saying it's a name, dude.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a name
And
I
I'm
chose.
exactly. It is a name, and I gave it a further adjective. Dumb.
Huh.
See how this works?
Dumb
No,
legs.
you're just criticizing me for no reason, bud.
No. There's definitely reason. He's got a
Jealousy,
whole
that's
week's
it.
worth of reason.
gotta
Oh
be
no, it's not
jealousy.
jealousy. Oh, it's not
Jealous
jealousy.
because you don't have a prawn suit, man.
I don't care to have a prawn suit at the moment because.
You seem to care enough about the name to judge it, so you gotta care
Oh
about
no.
something.
I'm not simply just judging the name. I'm judging you.
Huh.
The prawn suit has little to do with it.
Could have fooled me, man.
Well, it's not that difficult to fool you.
That would depend on who you ask.
I'm pretty sure everyone on the crew could pull it off.
No.
Even Mr.
Apparently
Moneybags
only
over here.
3.
3? Dude, the entire...
3.
Apparently there was a giant freaking set of knowledge that the entire crew knew that you didn't.
Again, there wasn't, man.
There was.
No.
And the fact
if
that you
anything,
still
it's
believe
more
it.
like you don't know anything.
Oh, I definitely do
Since
know.
some sort of
The fact that you're
hostility.
still gullible enough to believe it is proving my
Has
point.
nothing to do with gullibility. This has everything to do with what I've been told.
Exactly. And what if what you were told was not the actual truth?
Well, that would suck.
Yeah.
Sense some sort of hostility. Is everything okay?
Well, okay, so
Skippy
So
here
here's the
just
thing.
doesn't like me.
Oh, is there a problem?
he's a moron.
See, he doesn't like me.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
I mean,
I believe
that
camaraderie
seems
is
that
good
seems
for
that
us.
seems a little excessive. I wouldn't say I don't. It's not that I don't like you. It's that I just loathe you.
See, he doesn't like me.
No. Loathe. Much higher degree than simply dislike.
See, he doesn't like me.
Oh,
Okay.
That's unfortunate.
See, he doesn't understand basic English.
Oh, I understand just fine. You're
Loathe
just easier to fool
and
than you
like.
think.
Loathe and like are not the same thing. There are degrees to this.
Correct.
Yeah.
I know. I'm just pushing your buttons, bro.
Aw, that's cute that you think that's actually angered me.
but I thought you were farther away.
You
from each
seem a
other.
little more high-strung than before, so.
I believe it is a very stressful.
Most of the
situation.
time when you speak, I get high strung. It's a
Sounds
natural side
definitely
effect
like a
of
you
being in
problem.
your presence.
Except you're not in my presence, are you?
Unfortunately, yes, I am. Your audio presence.
It's not how that works.
It is, unfortunately. If that weren't the case, whew, I would be a much happier person.
Huh.
What the hell are them blood thingies?
To you two up there, buddies.
See, he doesn't even like the reef backs. Those things are gentle.
I apologize, gentlemen. I was looking at the fabricator. You can add on to this.
Yes.
How
Yeah.
interesting. I do hope I can afford a bigger habitat soon. This is awfully stifling.
Oh, darn it. Okay, so.
You'll get there eventually, dude.
This fabricator is very wondrous.
Well, good news. I found a bunch of diamond. Just getting ready to be a girl's best friend.
The diamond's sure, but I don't know about you, man.
So there you go.
All systems online.
I did purchase a rather big one for Patricia. I do hope
I'm
she's
not
doing all right.
surprised.
She insisted. I offered to get her some sort of sapphire ring, but she decided to go for diamond, and a rather big one. Father's pockets are rather large, but they are not limitless.
I'm sure those children in the blood mines appreciated that.
Absolutely.
In the
They got
blood
paid
mines.
next to nothing, if not
Yeah.
entirely nothing for that.
What are you talking about?
Where do you think diamonds are mined?
Oysters?
No,
Oh my
those
God.
are pearls.
We went over this, dude.
Yeah.
Then how would they-
Diamonds are coal that have been through a shit ton of pressure over a long ass time.
You find them in caves.
Inside of an oyster?
No.
No, inside of usually magma.
But if an oyster is capable of making something as beautiful as a pearl, then how could it not make a diamond?
Because that's a completely different process.
Because diamonds are made out of pure carbon.
Yep.
And also, they would cut it the F open.
The F
Mhm.
open.
Okay,
What's the
fine.
Fuck.
Fuck.
Oh. Understood. I know that much at least.
Don't
That
sound so
was a
disappointed.
a lame attempt at censorship. I will not do that again.
Pierre used to say that. The F word, I should say. A
Oh.
lot. I assumed it meant that he was very happy. Sounds like more like a term.
Depends on how it's used.
Yeah.
It, like in what ways? Does it depend on the context?
Fuck yeah! Like that.
Oh, that was joy?
Yes. Or
Oh,
excitement.
okay. I am learning. How interesting.
There is such a thing as overuse.
Fuck is a very versatile word. It can be used for many
Extreme.
different emotional outbursts, and it can also be used as almost every single word in the sentence.
May I have an example?
Yeah, sure. Such as dismissal. Hey, John,
Yeah.
why don't you go outside and play hide and go fuck yourself?
How's about fuck off?
There, see, there you go. One is dismissal, the other is just outright repudiation. And then, as almost every single word in the sentence,
Here, no, I got you, man. Fuck
Fuck the
fucking
fuck-
fuckers.
fuck the fucking fuckers. Yeah.
Most
You don't even need
fascinating
the
notes.
V there. Just fuck fucking fuckers, man.
Seek fluid intake.
I am recording all of this. Interesting.
I could
Might be
tell.
useful
Go
for
right
later.
ahead, bud.
It might be useful for later.
Could be, could be.
I need silver.
Silver, silver, silver.
As do I. It seems we never have
Silver.
enough silver down here. It seems like gold is only used for computer chips, but it seems like you need so much more for silver. I thought that gold was worth much more than silver. At least in most cases.
That's what they want you to think.
Who's they?
The people in charge, my guy.
Oh,
The folks who
In
make
charge.
jewelry and
Shareholders?
shit.
No, the shareholders aren't the ones in charge.
Oh, shit, I don't have a drill.
Shareholders don't have as much money as the ones that are actually in charge.
then who are the ones in
It's a
charge?
small piece of silver.
Who are above the shareholders?
Let's see. The shareholders are just your basic run-of-the-mill investors. Then you actually have the board of directors. Then you have a CEO or president. There's a hierarchy to these things, my guy.
Oh, I see. I was not able to hang out with, well, as they say, hang out with many of the people who father used to spend his poker nights with. They seem to be rather important people, always dressed fancily.
Where did he poker?
What? He pokered in the basement.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
he did. Liquor in the front, poker in the rear. Am I right?
I mean, we had liquor in the basement
Exactly,
as well.
man.
I don't.
I
don't.
mean,
what
hey,
I find-
everyone's had a taste, right?
Of course.
Oh,
you
this
should-
poor man.
Yeah,
he knows
yeah.
not what he speaks.
I assume
Double
I said something rather
entendre.
mirthful.
Double entendres.
Okay. Understood. That much I know. But I'm quite missing the context.
That's okay. You don't really need the
Yeah,
context.
no one's surprised by
I see.
that.
Liquor in the basement. Huh.
No, liquor in the front, poker in the rear.
Liquor in the front, poker in the rear. How amusing.
Yeah, that's a word for it.
Yep.
It's like a song lyric of some kind or something.
Or something.
Or something.
Or something.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely or something.
Or
Okay,
something.
copper and magnetite. Speaking of ore, let me grab this magnetite and some copper ore. Or something. That should not make me giggle as much as it does, but it does.
I was fixing to say, man, have you had some of them shrooms? You sound like you've had some of them shrooms.
I most definitely have not. Maybe going a little bit crazy, but I have not had the shrooms. Crazy, not insane. There's a difference. How do I find the teeth? Dude, seriously.
You got a scanner room?
No. I'm already working on that. It's like, it's not picking out the... How dare they?
They dare.
They do indeed dare. They dare indeed to do.
Dare to believe you can survive.
Okay, so I need a lot more
Hope we can
titanium.
survive.
Which will be a thing. Okay, so I'm just gonna have to look around for them. I need more. Okay, there we go. What the fuck is the peak word in the dictionary?
Could almost say it's the climax.
Like, ending. Or the main conflict or something.
What?
Think
Like the main
about all right. Yes, but also no. Think of it in terms of like procreation.
Oh.
Now you
Got
get
there
it.
eventually.
Now you get
What
it.
context?
Okay, apparently does not get it. All right. Have you ever helped Patricia reach climax?
She has never read a book with me.
Have you pleasured Patricia?
We've only ever held hands.
Then
Is
no.
there more beyond that, or
The
Oh
two
my
of you.
God.
Oh my God. Yeah, there definitely is. Is she your fiance or your wife?
well, we were arranged to become married.
Uh-huh.
I was going to marry her as soon as I got back from this trip, but yeah, we've only ever held hands. Father said it was imperative that I got to know her a bit more, but she seemed uninterested.
Yep.
Can't imagine why.
Quick
What do you mean?
question.
There's
Quick question here. Do you
Yes.
know where babies come
Hello?
from? Ah!
Oh.
Hello?
Hi!
Hello there.
Hello?
Oh.
Who do
Hi,
we have
hello.
here?
Is
anyone
that
out
extra
there?
contact?
Hello?
Is there a person?
Yeah,
A
we
new
hear 'em.
person.
Ah,
Can he hear us? That's the question.
I don't know.
can
I
you
was-
hear? Hello? Is there anyone out there?
Yes,
I'm
yes, we
hearing
can hear you.
voices.
Who
I
are
hear
you? What is
you.
your name?
Thank God, I thought I was the only one out here.
No, we are 3.
Nah,
What is your
there's
name?
a few
And where are
of us.
you?
Well, now 4, I guess.
Yeah.
My name is Smithers. I.
Smithers.
Gosh.
Smithers.
I just. My
Homer
ship
Simpson,
is.
eh?
He just said his name was Smithers, not Homer Simpson.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah,
Lawrence.
you don't get the. It's a reference. It's a reference.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. No, the irony is not lost on me. I know.
Ah, finally he
Okay,
gets it.
good.
Yeah, he gets it.
He gets it.
No, to be fair,
the
with a
joke
name like
spot.
Smithers, I'm sure you've heard that about a million times before.
Yeah. Yep.
But in a situation like this, you can't blame a guy for trying to like find a smile when he
Gotta
can.
lighten the mood, you know.
Yeah.
I guess that is true. That much we can agree on too.
I just found some cave sulfur. I finally got my repair tool up and running. Let's see. Damn, man, just like, you guys know what happened to the ship? What happened? Like, you guys also fell off the ship or something? Like escape pods and all that?
So, the running
Oh,
theory
man.
is it was shot down.
It was shot down.
I'd say it's a
Why?
pretty working theory.
Fair.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. That worked. That checks it. Yeah. Well. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you guys will probably run into the gun building soon enough.
Yeah, there was a. All right, so we were
Okay.
scheduled for a course correction and a slingshot gravity maneuver.
And to attempt to find the Degassi.
Nope, none of that was on the actual itinerary. You were lied
Wasn't
to.
on your itinerary.
Yeah, you were lied to. I'm not surprised by that.
It
Anyhow.
was literally on the list of things with the,
The-
slingshot around
It
the
was
planet.
not. It was not on the list, and you said we weren't even
was
slingshotting around the planet, and now you're changing your tune.
No,
Clearly
I
we
was
know who's
just
lied to.
saying that
Yep,
it
yep.
was on there.
Yeah, your story keeps
On
changing
the
there,
list,
bud.
man.
Uh-huh. Before you said it wasn't, so. Yep. Not believing you.
It is a lot. So, what is your name? Or sorry, I
Smithers.
apologize.
Smithers.
I
I
have
said that.
drunk-
What about
Said
you?
Smithers.
What about you? Who are you?
I apologize. I have eaten a little bit of bladder, and my bladderfish in my head is spinning a bit.
Okay, don't eat the bladderfish. Got it.
It is the
Okay.
only thing.
No, eat the bladderfish. He's
Yes,
just
it is
got a what he would call a refined palate. Stuff it, rich kid.
It is. What is the problem with that? I do enjoy the finer foods, and we have.
You
good
gotta
quality
eat
That
to
of-
you
live.
don't
You
understand
gotta
the
eat
problem
to live.
Is the problem.
Yeah, I suppose so. Or yes, I suppose so. I guess I have gotten
Indeed.
used to the taste of this bladderfish. It's
Hmm.
at least somewhat palatable when you cook. Apologies, my head is spinning as well. Again. I believe I have spent too much time in the water, and I need to resurface.
Man, I got a lot of.
Anyways,
rather
I'm
comforting.
John. Rich
I would-
boys Lawrence.
Yes. hello.
High strung over there is Carl.
I'm Carmen San Diego. Guess where I am?
But
Carl?
you just said your name was Carl.
Carlton.
Is that another reference?
Carlton? Nah, I can't do the Carlton.
Why do I have all these mushrooms? I wish I
Is
could
not
that
that
an
good.
actor
stinking mushrooms.
or a
Carlton?
reference?
Carlton?
It's
both?
both.
Huh.
It's a
Graphic.
character
be
on the show The
Right
Fresh Prince of
objects.
Bel-Air.
Okay.
A prince.
Yeah.
How interesting. Is it a show about?
Not that kind
About
of
royalty.
prince.
Nope.
Oh, then if he's not a prince, then why do they call him a prince? Seems highly facetious.
Are you? Never mind. I'm not even gonna ask that question.
Is he for real?
It's,
No.
No, I was gonna ask if he was familiar with Elvis
Uh-huh.
or Notorious B.I.G.
The
those also
Notorious
actors?
B.I.G.? No.
Move out there, little buddy.
Elvis. Okay, no, you have to have heard of Elvis.
Oh,
Well,
it's working. Graphic thing is working.
Intake recommended.
I would probably recall if I wasn't getting chewed on upon by these unbearable red creatures.
Do you know what music is?
Yes, that much is true.
Elvis Presley, the musician.
Musician from America.
Yes.
Yes.
Ah, okay.
Okay.
I was not
King?
really
The king of rock and
Why do I
roll.
have
They
all
called
these?
him the king.
the king.
Okay. I need
Oh,
to.
how interesting. Did he also roll
Told
over
ya.
something?
I told you he wouldn't
Rock
know.
and roll. Yeah.
A singer and
What else
king.
can I make?
Interesting.
Not an actual king.
Fish.
Oh, then
Jesus Christ.
why do they
Can
call him
you
a king?
imagine-
He's not a king.
Could you imagine if Michael Jackson were were treated like proper royalty? Jesus.
Is
I mean, to
that
be
also
fair,
an actor?
at one point, no, that's a musician.
Huh.
Bleach. Filtered
Interesting.
water bladderfish. Bladderfish is used to filter water?
Vital
Okay.
signs stabilizing.
Man, you need
let's
to
see.
start using your scanner. It'll help you inform you on a lot of these creatures.
Well, luckily I have a grab trap that's, I think, ensnared a bladderfish.
That should
There we
help,
go.
bud. That should help a lot.
Come on, give me. Oh, I'm in full inventory. Gotta drop stuff. I'm gonna drop all these mushrooms I have in my inventory still. There we go.
Yeah,
No,
drop 'em.
you should eat those.
Don't.
Eat them. I
Don't.
promise.
Just pick up a whole bunch of fish I can make for food and get some
It'll
water.
help you relax.
Boomerang fish.
I
Oh,
would
wow.
suggest against that.
I mean, I have a lot of it for material making, but not necessarily for.
Like, it's great for batteries, but it's also great for the mind.
I don't need to worry about mind. I need batteries for power.
Yes, batteries are more important. Worry about those.
Water.
You don't need much. Just a nibble will get you there, man. And then the rest is good
He
for the
doesn't
battery.
need to nibble on mushrooms.
Sure he does.
No, he doesn't. Stop.
Yeah.
Just quit it.
Okay.
Keep deterring everyone from a state of enlightenment.
It's not a state of enlightenment.
Sure is. I
It is
feel
not.
enlightened every time I eat it.
Yeah, that's because you're becoming dumber.
No, man, it's because I'm like floating on a cloud.
No, you're murdering brain cells,
Okay.
which is the same euphoric feeling.
I don't need repair tool. I don't
I
need.
promise my brain is just fine.
No,
Maybe
it's
maybe
definitely
don't keep batteries
not.
on the.
I guess one does have to do whatever they can to stay sane out here.
What else do I need to build?
He
Real quick.
okay. Let me go ahead and clarify a few things. One, his mushroom addiction and his need for
It's not an addiction. I
hallucinogens.
can quit whenever
Oh,
I
wait.
want.
Yeah, exactly. That all addicts say that. So just so you know, that's not normal.
Not
Has this
to him,
always been a thing with
anyways.
him?
What, him eating shrooms and hallucinating and taking hallucinogens and other narcotics, apparently, based on the conversation I've had with him over this 1 week.
Wait, you've been out here for
How
a
much
week?
time has already passed?
No. Well, actually, it has been about a week, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Huh.
Jeez, how long was I out?
That much time has passed.
I don't know, man. Potentially a week.
More than you'd think.
Man, those things really can freeze up when you cryostasis.
Oh, did you
is
get
No
cryoed?
joke. Yeah, I think
Oh,
I got
you
cryo.
were one
Yeah.
of those.
That
Yeah, we called you
sucks.
guys the ice
Cryo.
box.
So,
No,
froze himself.
No, he didn't. You guys may have.
Maybe
but-
not you, but the pilots did.
Yeah,
remember
that
the-
sounds like some absolute insensitive jerkwad bullshit the pilots
All
have come
systems
up
Oh,
online.
shit. I just remember
Fair.
when I woke up, the pod was on fire. It must have melted the
Oh, yours
cryo.
was on fire too.
Oh, yeah, mine caught
Yeah,
fire
you-
too.
Huh. How interesting. Such
Damn.
different backgrounds, and yet we have all had similar experiences.
It's kind
I
of
mean,
weird.
we're all on the same
Oh, you
ship,
had
right?
fire? Aurora.
Still thinking, you
Aurora.
know,
Mhm.
simulation.
Simulation.
He thinks everything is a simulation at this point.
Look, we haven't been able to meet
Like,
each other.
computer.
We're all going through the same stuff. This is 100% something that Altera would do to its people.
Or some wild coincidence.
See,
Okay.
I'd be more inclined
Yes.
to agree with that statement if you didn't
Where's the
immediately
ship?
start
Where's my
chewing on
pod?
mushrooms.
The mushrooms do not affect the possibility that this could be a simulation from Altera.
Oh, now listen to him trying to talk like he's not on shrooms.
I
As
didn't
if
say it wasn't on shrooms.
using the big words to make himself not seem like a crazy drug addict.
There we go.
No, he may have a point though. How are we able
Thank you.
to? How are we able to have
Oh, no.
come from such completely different backgrounds, and yet, we all have the same experiences. We have seen the same fauna.
You see what
Is
you're
the
doing?
ocean that wide?
The whole
It boggles
planet
the
is
mind.
an ocean. The whole planet is ocean, my guy. This is
That
you know how
Correct.
on
That's
Earth,
much-
you know how
okay.
on Earth ocean is 70%. Well, it turns out this
Yes.
one is
Can't-
about
can't
90
make
to 95%.
But the thing he's
95%
bringing up
ocean?
is that if we
Yeah.
are potentially in different areas on the planet, we should see some variations in the fauna.
Yes, you was seen and eaten the same things that I have.
Well,
How's that possible?
How's that?
I mean, we're all on the same planet, though.
Yes, but
As we move-
all of the local
as-
fauna?
As you move through, you're going to start learning about this bacterium that we've all been swimming in, and that's going to explain why the population has decreased to just a few
Cool.
specific species.
Copper. I need.
Even
How odd.
Food
still,
things of
there
copper.
should be variations, either discolorations
Okay,
or
okay.
differences in how they evolve, man.
There are.
Maybe I should make it bigger.
If you go deeper, you'll
Oxygen
notice
mask.
that.
There we go. Higher energy. Yes.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay, that works. I have
How
a,
interesting.
okay. I can be in the water longer. Nice.
Woohoo!
Okay.
What was I doing?
I'm getting the sea glide.
What is
Copper.
this
I need copper.
immense
Oh,
creature?
Okay, I need to find
Oh, we should turn
Drill
you
Arm
off.
Pirates and the rest of the Cyclops. That is my mission.
Ah, jeez. Okay. Copper. Junior Whopper.
Find enamel. I need to find teeth thingies. Oh damn it! It's gold. Of course, gold and
How
table
interesting.
gold.
There's such useful ingredients. Well, not ingredients, but useful materials on the back of this immense creature. What is this thing?
It
good
is
thing
a reef
I-
back.
You probably found a reef back.
Yeah, reef back.
How
Leviathan.
fascinating.
Part of the
Those
Leviathan
things are
interesting,
tribe.
fucking
colorful.
wonderful.
Materials on the back. And it seems
Oh,
very
great! I
docile.
needed to lose a little weight. That's nice.
Swimming.
I don't
off
want to
of
die
that.
out here.
Well, don't.
I don't want to die out here, guys.
Then don't.
Oh, neither do any of us.
Can I cut this? Okay, I need to
I have
go up.
passed out a couple times, but I've been
Yeah,
awake on
I've
my
definitely
pod.
passed
and
out.
I feel like I've just been out here for so long that it feels like hallucinations in and of themselves.
Staying alive, yeah.
That doesn't explain the extra materials in my pockets once I arrive on the pod, but who knows? My head is spinning after every trip down here.
Do you think there's an emergency gravity system that just pulls you gently towards the pod and lifts you in if you are unconscious for long enough?
I guess that isn't out of the question. I'm not
I
quite
mean-
certain myself.
I haven't ruled out teleportation, considering how many warpers are around here.
Well, that's not something Altera would have done, though.
No, I don't think Altera would have done that. No.
Oh, that's strange. That pulled... Oh, they're jumping out of the water. Okay. Let's see what I need. Bladderfish? Bladderfish. There we go, bladderfish.
Very useful
Oh, you
creatures indeed.
stinky.
Work just
You're farting into the
stalk
the
your
water. Okay. Okay, I think I'm getting into this. I think,
Welcome
okay.
aboard,
So
Captain.
that's also good. Water. At least I can make that, at the very least.
How can you consume this? Oh,
Which one?
my friend. How are you able to consume this? I can barely touch my tongue upon this thing, let alone
What?
ingest
Bladder?
these.
Did I
No,
not-
these
did I
mushrooms.
not- I told you not to.
Give it a minute.
I got curious.
It'll take effect in a second.
What will?
3, 2, 1.
Oh Oh, I feel so tired all of a sudden.
Uh-oh.
That's how it starts.
If he
Oh.
dies, it's on you.
He's not gonna
Dying.
die. He's just
Yeah.
gonna see some weird shit.
And if
There
he
used to be
swims,
dyes
if he's
for
following like the pink
fire?
mist and wanders into the mouth of a Reaper Leviathan, that's on you.
What?
Sh-
Mist?
Uh-oh.
yeah,
Missed
so
what?
long as he's not near any Reaper. Oh, Leviathans! Oh,
Yeah. Where?
Well, he's
Where?
dead.
sake!
Here?
No, 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 no! Let me go! Let me
You
go!
won't
You
take me
ass!
alive.
No! Fucking bastard!
Are you okay? Please, tell me.
No! I was out looking around trying to find something. This fucking asshole destroyed my ship.
None of you will take me alive.
Oh, man. I'm...
Damn it.
I'm going to stay in this pod, but you will not take me. I will not go into this pink mist. I will see Father and Patricia again.
Okay. Whew.
I'm gonna have to go.
Okay.
How did
Let's
peepers
try to
get
get
into
some
this
cover.
pod? I do not have room in my
That's what
stomach.
we're at.
Back!
Alright, let's get...
Back, I say!
I blame you for this.
He'll be fine. He should be coming off in about a.
How do you know
2 or
English?
3
Why do
minutes.
you sound like them? Why do you sound like my friends?
Wait for it.
I didn't know that you could talk.
And
Please forgive me, I've eaten more than my fair share, but it was a desperate situation.
Wait for it.
Man, this is
Now.
crazy.
There it is. How you feeling, buddy?
You okay?
Now, if we learned our lesson about putting alien hallucinogens in our mouth,
Oh,
yeah,
indeed.
yep.
Oh, it's everywhere.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
First time's is
Oh.
always usually the most painful, but
how do
Drink
you
some water,
use
bud,
that
you'll be okay.
recreationally?
You're not supposed
I've used
to.
worse
Are
recreationally.
you sure this is the situation for those?
Oh, never again.
No, it is not. It absolutely is not.
Never again.
I mean, that's fair.
That's good. Good. Never again. Keep that mindset.
These are going
Although,
on the
I mean,
bottom
if
of my
you ever
ship
just
where they
wanna
belong.
Try it again, you know.
No, never.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
Never 1,000,000 years.
That's what I said too.
There's the
You are all
titanium.
curious
Okay.
bunch indeed.
Where is the...
I did.
To
warn
be
you.
fair, that was all me.
Okay.
Oh,
I did
how
outright
absurd
warn you,
the whole situation
and
is.
You did it anyway.
I was curious, but curiosity killed the cat, as they say.
Oh, you know that phrase.
I mean, you're not
Gotta
dead?
make another one.
Well, of course,
That
it
one
was
you
in
know,
those
but not the other
Aesop
one?
fables. Well, it
Double
is
check.
interesting.
Oh, jeez.
I did never get too far in my
Running out
books.
of oxygen.
You never finished.
Oh
a
dear.
book?
Well,
Oh,
none of the
boy.
fairy tales. Father always did say they were a waste of time.
Or Aesop's fables.
Yes, I did like the pictures in the books, though. I was only fully allowed to read the full textbooks,
Calorie intake recommended.
Oh, shut
but monkeys out in the ocean.
Motors.
How odd.
Do you know what
These are-
VeggieTales is?
Excuse me, is
he doesn't.
I think so, yeah.
that some sort of fairy tale as well?
Sort of. I was just curious. He made some comments that made him seem like his family was a religious type, so I was like, maybe.
Well,
I mean, haven't we all watched it when we were kids? You know?
my
it's-
father
Not
does.
him.
I was not allowed to read any of Father's
Copper,
books.
thank God. Where's... I need more
Oh, how-
copper. I need
how
a little
fast?
More. Just
These
to be
sea
safe.
glides are
Oh,
most useful. I can
Oh, you
traverse
finally got
most
yourself a
rapidly.
sea glide.
Yes. How useful.
Yeah, I'm working on mine now.
I can traverse so much faster than I used to.
Okay. I just need a little bit more copper, and then I think I can build this thing. This is fine. This is things are did I leave that in the wrong part of my inventory? Crap. All right. This is fine. I can make this work. Just need to find any more additional copper, and then I'm good.
The curious little monkey.
It's an amusing song.
Returns.
What the heck? What's that? Ah! Ow! Sticking.
Don't hurt
bastards.
yourself, bud.
Or do, you know,
It's hard to
Oh,
tell what is
shit.
dangerous out here and what is not.
tell you what to do.
I gotta make another.
I thought those curious little red creatures would
geez,
be
running out of
most
air.
agreeable to.
Ah.
Oh. How interesting.
You think he died? Balls.
Okay. Let's just see what I got with the. I need to make copper wire. Where's copper wire? Oh, I need 2. Oh, so I need 3. Okay. Good thing I checked. Just have to keep exploring, I guess. First things first.
Everything seems useful here. In some way, shape, or form.
Welcome
At least
aboard,
that's a comfort.
Captain.
Scanner. I guess the repair tool. Don't need that. And then oh, I'm gonna need to make a flashlight here pretty soon. Gonna need a battery.
I'd suggest you find a sea moth first. You won't necessarily need a flashlight after that.
I'm hungry.
You should probably eat something.
A sea glide
That
also
is-
has a flashlight on it.
Much.
Oh, did I say sea glide or sea moth? I
You
meant
said
sea
sea
glide.
moth. Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, they both technically have flashlights, so you're not wrong.
Yeah, but I got the sea moth on the mind because the fucking Leviathan.
I fear that meeting this Leviathan would be most unfortunate.
It nom-nom-nommed on your ship like it was a mushroom.
3 times in a row, and I don't know
Emergency.
how.
Are they also recreational?
It just
Calorie
grabbed
intake
me
immediately.
a lot.
If they are also recreational, then how would they be so aggressive?
The Leviathans are not recreational.
Maybe they're like very aggressive during like mating season or something.
Okay, guys. Leviathan is a class of sea creature. That is a creature that is excessively large. The reefbacks are a Leviathan class. The thing that attacked me was what is called a Reaper Leviathan. And it just wants to eat you.
How
And the sea
mortifying.
moth is the perfect
Yikes.
size to look like prey for it.
Oh,
And
Think
that's
there's
the
a
problem.
really angry eel with sharp mandibles on its mouth.
That is incredibly accurate.
Yeah.
One more.
how mortifying.
You have.
Wait until you're
No
attacked
idea.
by one.
Reactor. Jesus.
Jesus Christ, how horrifying.
The hell is that?
The hell was what?
I don't know. We don't know what.
Jesus, the ship just blew up again.
Again.
Oh no, that was the reactor blowing up. Yeah.
Have any of you tried to repair it? Apparently, it takes a couple of us. Like, we repair it, it blows up. We repair it, it blows up.
Okay, I need suit.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Yeah, radiation suit. Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna need lead for that, my friend.
Like, it keeps blowing up.
Okay.
It's draining my power here.
Floating air pump, floating device
I mean, either it
let's
keeps
make the-
blowing up on its own, or maybe it's just a replayed simulation for each one of us.
Or somebody's sabotaging it intentionally.
But for what
fucking
reason?
hope
Or
not.
to gain?
Yeah, intentionally. Yeah.
Okay, so think about this for a second then, alright? What's the more likely scenario? Either we're all in some big simulation and only the person who's tripping balls on shrooms is aware, or, and bear with me now, or somebody could be sabotaging stuff left and right.
Dude, I've never made
what
a
would they have to
100%
gain?
claim. I'm just making speculations.
What would they have to gain from sabotage?
Oh man, there's so much stuff.
Like what?
Our supplies, just to fuck with us. Or
But-
maybe he just wants to
Stop
wait
wording
until you
it.
fall asleep and skull fuck you while you're resting. You don't know. There's crazy people out there, my guy.
To
And somehow the simulation is crazier.
Seek calorie intake
Yes.
immediately.
go fuck. What a vulgar term.
No, skull fuck.
Skull
Ugh.
fuck?
Look,
Yeah, it's when they put their dick in your eye hole and fuck it.
Oh. Most vulgar.
Yes.
Sounds atrocious.
It is.
Yeah, no, it's. Well, I mean, you're not usually alive for. So it,
Vital signs.
I mean, it's
Oh,
not
yeah,
that bad, I guess.
You're typically
Mortifying.
Well,
dead.
you don't
Gary.
want to be alive for it.
Yeah, you don't want to be
How
alive for
mortifying.
skull fucking. Yeah.
How extremely mortifying.
Yeah. It's definitely.
I
one of
mean,
those
I guess
things.
if you believe you will can like have an out of body experience after you die and whatever, maybe. I guess you
If
continue
believe
watch
in
helplessly.
magic.
But like that's not the point. That's not the point. It's just ideally
Maybe
you don't
too, you will be
have to
better.
worry about that when you're dead.
We'll make sure it doesn't happen to you.
I feel like you're the one who would actually do it. More likely.
To,
Out of all four of us, you probably would be the one to skull fuck one of us.
Huh?
He is the trick.
Excuse me.
I mean, I'm just saying, like, I'm just making conversation, you know.
That's rather a vulgar
Fun shit
conversation.
Conversation, dude.
Oh, so when he brings it up, it's fine, but when I add to it, it's weird.
Man, I'm grieving over here.
For
Just,
what?
Like, my sea moth.
It wasn't a living person, my guy. You'll get over it.
It doesn't matter if it was living or not, man.
Yeah, it kind of does.
Are you
Aw,
trying to skull fuck it?
It was my sea moth. I built it. I took care
Still
of
such a vulgar term.
it. It was important to me.
Yeah, how do you think I feel?
I'm
It's
sorry,
just
you
weird
took care
just
of
being
it.
on the.
You took care of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Obviously
I
not
repaired
enough.
it.
Okay, that's 3
Yeah, fuck
copper.
you. I hope one of those
Can I get
Reaper
oxygen from
Leviathans
this
eats
thing?
one of your
Like-
legs.
Sonic,
I'm pretty
I
sure it'll
can.
be something
Interesting.
worse.
Brain coil. I guess Sonic the Hedgehog actually did have some merit to it. You could use the big bubbles for air.
Welcome
Sonic
aboard.
the Hedgehog?
Yeah,
Is
that, you know
this
that
also
game.
an actor?
Nope.
The
Character.
game from the
Charac-
90s.
He
What's
doesn't
the difference between
know.
a character and an actor?
You never play. I mean, I've actually never played.
An
it
actor
myself. I
plays
just
a
watch people
character.
play.
Huh.
A character does not play an actor.
Well, arguments
interesting.
could be made with Jim Carrey. Jim Carrey.
No.
Is he a famous actor?
Yes.
This Jim Carrey?
Yes.
Very.
Huh.
Oh, right. I need to
Also,
make the,
no, an argument could not be
What was
made
he known
for
for?
that. Method acting does not mean the character plays you. That's not how that works.
Oh, right. Battery.
Eh,
Oh, that's right. They're in my storage. Finally, I get to burn through some of these mushrooms.
Being method doesn't mean the character takes over. It just means you get to blame the character for taking over.
Every character conversation, I feel like I'm learning more and more, and yet forgetting more and more as well.
Also, method, I think, is just a term for people to just be a dick.
I mean, that's what it feels like.
Yeah. They're like, I'm method. No, you're just an asshole.
In
No, you're a meth head.
Yeah, half of America is too.
Yeah, except me. That was the one I didn't
Or-
like.
Oh, you
Wow.
prefer to keep your teeth?
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
so many new terms. I'll make note of all of them in this.
I love that. I love that. He'll do heroin, but meth is where he draws the line.
I mean, heroin was only like 3 or 4 times. Meth was the one that, like, I tried it once, but I was like, no,
Okay.
I'm good.
Are these all recreational things?
I
In a
believe so, yes.
sense.
Huh.
I can tell you now, enameled glass. Sheesh.
That's what I'm working on at the moment now too. I've got just
Okay.
about everything else.
How is it that gold is more plentiful down here than silver? I'll never understand.
Okay,
Different
I found
planets, bro.
finally a bunch of stalker teeth. Yes. Okay.
If I
and
weren't already a
fragments.
rich man, well,
Hmm.
Could you imagine if we actually
Oh,
took the
brother,
teeth
win.
of stalkers, like on
Diddle
Earth?
daddle deedle 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 daddle die. If
But
I
those
were
teeth
a
are so
lucky
long.
guy.
what purpose would you use them for other than
Oh, wait a minute.
this glass?
Oh, to teach the stalkers a lesson.
A lesson in what?
I'm not talking about the
Humans.
animals that we have here, bro. I'm talking about, like, stalkers, you know?
This should be a good spot for
The
this.
scary tooth-filled fish that are swimming around the creepvine area.
Again, no, I'm not talking about them. I'm talking, like, what if we yanked the teeth out of people who stalk people, you know?
Oh,
Vital signs stabilizing.
stalkers. You mean the people who invest in things?
Not
Oh, do you wanna
stalk-
take their teeth?
Not
No,
stalk,
not broke.
You're
thinking of a
S-T-A-L-K-E-R, stalk. Stalkers.
Oh,
Pretty sure you're thinking of a
like a
broker there.
plant?
And, yeah, and also, yes, you're
Mhm.
thinking brokers, not stalkers.
Oh,
So a
Interesting.
stalker is someone who stocks something at a store of some sort, like a convenience store, a grocery store. That's a stalker.
oh.
They stock inventory.
How interesting.
Well, interesting is a word, yeah.
Jeez.
Every conversation, something new. How
We
enlightening.
we gotta help this guy get out more.
Get out where?
He's gotta get out.
I'm already
He's
out in
gotta
the
get
ocean.
drinks. We've got to get him laid at some point. I think that's gonna be part of the bro code at this
He at
point.
least needs to learn what climax means
For sure.
in that particular context.
Yes.
I
You
still
know
think
what?
it's
I've got some videos that I could direct you towards whenever we get out of here, bud.
Yeah, for educational
videos.
purposes, yeah.
100% educational.
How
Okay.
interesting. Did not know that you were also that you also had frequent scholarly pursuits. How interesting.
Yeah,
we'll call it
you
that.
could call it that.
Oh, were they not informative?
Oh no,
Well, they were
well,
very informative.
Huh.
and there was a lot of pursuits.
I see.
Oh, how studious.
Oh boy. You know, honestly, if we do get out of this, I don't think I'd hate going to a bar or going to a titty bar or whatever with you guys maybe. Who
Yeah,
knows?
strip club.
Titty bar.
Exactly.
If we
Hey,
survive this all,
Strip
you know.
club.
My guy, have you not seen titties? Have you not seen a
Hey.
nice pair of titties? There's
What?
nothing. I tell you right now, there's nothing better in the universe, in this wide, wacky universe, than a nice plump nipple.
I heard the term plump, but what are these tits you speak of?
Oh my god.
Don't worry about it. We
Okay,
can worry
you-
about that.
By
Is
the
that
time
some
you
sort of
get back
vulgar
to
word for
Patricia,
something?
you're gonna be a new
When you were a
man.
child, were you just straight bottle fed and formula based?
Probably.
I would assume that's where all children get their nutrition, is it not?
Nope.
I mean,
sucked
I guess
on
after, like-
titties. I was fed
I guess-
through breast milk from my mother.
Listen.
That's how it.
My mother knew what she was doing.
She popped that titty in my mouth, and I went to town.
Huh.
It's one of the best things about being an infant.
I don't know
I
what
could
you
have
just
an
said.
Oh,
That
it's
sounds
also
very
a great
vulgar.
thing about being an adult too.
Fair. Well, maybe not with your mother, but
No. I'm not that kind of a motherfucker.
Eh,
Again, that word again, but used in a different context. That's seems like a very versatile word.
it
It
Though
is.
it does sound very vulgar.
I mean, I guess for the most part, all of us technically sucked on titty
True
at one point. But then, like,
mastery-
after you get older, you could probably go bottle fed.
True mastery of the English
No,
language
some
comes with
people are not
mastery of using the
breastfed.
word fuck.
Yeah,
Huh.
that's also true.
I'm not sure how much. I know I started with on the nipple, but I think my brother, when I
You
got
could also
older,
have the.
or when
you
I-
could
he was a
also
little
be
jealous
using
of
the
me.
rubber nipple. You know, the good old. The good old bottle.
Mm,
you grab this. Do I not have it? Oh, I didn't. My inventory is.
Huh.
Whoops. Yeah, my older brother, he actually like would run up and scream at my mom apparently and make me cry and scare me. So
Oh.
I never really could make that work. So I might have been formula fed for all
Oh,
I know.
rude.
I know he was kind of a dick.
yeah, sounds like it.
Yeah, it was probably the breast day of your life.
Eh,
But
Yeah, you didn't want to give
breast.
that up.
breast is best.
In what way? It's
I don't
just
know. I don't know, man. I'm more of
chest,
a
is it
thigh
not?
guy.
a thigh guy.
That's fair.
Oh, by the
Still
way, guys, have I talked to you about my religion?
Welcome aboard, Captain.
My
No, I did not take you for a religious man.
Or rather,
Oh
my
boy.
or rather my thideology.
What does that entail? How interesting. What is that?
It is a s- and it- oh. Well, there's a subsect of it, thigh ideology.
Actually, it'd be easier if I.
Thigh ideology.
Oh, thigh highs are my lifeblood.
Thigh highs are your demise.
It seems very important to you.
Ah,
If
good
you ever
times.
get to see someone in thigh highs, you will understand.
Yeah,
Is a thigh high some sort of
garment.
It is a garment.
a garment? Oh,
And a
interesting.
beautiful-
I mean, yeah, it is. I guess you could call it that. That is a word to describe it.
Huh. How interesting. What does it look like?
I mean, okay, so
Well,
you know,
that
okay. I guess,
depends. Are you going for boots? Are you going for sneakers? Are you going for stockings, pantyhose?
okay, let's just
I
say
guess
for
like-
argument's
Versatile.
sake, it's like a sock. You know, like if what if you're wearing socks or whatever.
That specifically would fall under stocking.
But that
Right,
doesn't-
right.
But that's just an
Well,
ordinary
imagine-
sock. What's so important about it?
Now, okay, now imagine the sock, but it goes
well, for
all
one,
the way
how
up to your
crusty it
thighs.
is.
It sounds very uncomfortable.
Apparently,
Well,
it's
when
not
crusty,
actually.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Crusty. Ew.
a crusty sock.
Crusty crab pizza is the
Here's
pizza,
pizza
for you
you
and
and me.
Oh, what a delightful jingle.
Kids
We're
old.
gonna have to teach this man everything.
Man, I could wish I could go for a pizza.
Why did
I've
you
heard
have to
some
bring
of
that
the-
up? Oh, now I want a pizza.
It's not my fault. This guy brought up a
of
pizza
what?
song.
What are you talking about? A piece of what?
Oh, that's
This pizza shit over here.
I don't know what that word is. That
P-I-Z-Z-A,
sounds vulgar
pizza.
as well.
P-I-Z-Z-A, pizza. Pizza.
Oh. I thought you said you wanted a piece of something.
No.
no pizza.
Pizza.
You want a freaking
Huh.
pizza?
Piece of these
Pod got
nuts.
busted wide open.
Pizza these nuts. Is that a special dish of some sort?
Absolutely. I'm gonna
nuts?
have to let you try it at some
Like
point.
turkey a la king. Pizza these nuts.
Mhm.
Huh. How
Don't
interesting.
worry, we'll meet up eventually, and I'll let you try a pizza these nuts.
Huh.
Sounds
like a mouthful.
Yes,
Pizza
he's,
Hut.
I'm sure it's a
no,
big
it's
dish.
it's a trick. It's a
Pizza
trick.
the Hut.
Pizza a place now? Pizza is also a food and a place, much like something can be a show and a movie. Could it
Sort of.
is my logic
Yeah.
correct?
There
Huh.
are multiple
I
pizza
guess.
stores.
It'd be more like a pizza joint, which is a place that sells pizza.
Yeah.
Huh. Why
I
do they
just
call it
realized
that?
shale is not where lead comes from.
Oh, that's good to know.
Hull integrity, okay.
Yeah,
Whew.
no,
Well, that
lead
actually saves
comes
me a little
out
bit
of
of trouble.
sandstone, dude.
Yeah, I've been focusing too much on pizza. Oh man, and we haven't even gotten to starting the argument of the difference between New York and deep dish pizzas.
Seek fluid intake.
Suppose there are different
I've
kinds.
never been to a New York or
Yeah,
or had deep dish. I don't think. I'm not
Chicago
really familiar
pizza.
with either of those.
Yeah.
I've never been there. I've not actually was never born on Earth actually.
Oh, where were you born?
That makes so much more sense.
I was on
Yeah,
Mars.
little Martian boy. I knew he was a Martian boy.
Yep.
A Martian boy.
Yeah.
He goes
from
on a
Mars.
hunt. Does that mean he's a Martian manhunter?
Huh. Why would you hunt man? That sounds
I
barbaric.
mean, gay marriage was
Don't worry
legalized
about it,
on the
dude.
planet.
It is the most
Nice.
dangerous species. Man is the only animal that blushes or has a need to.
Sounds barbaric.
What, blushing sounds barbaric? No.
No, I'm not hunting men.
no.
Oh,
I mean,
dude, people of
depends
your
on how you're
station
doing
hunt.
it.
People in your particular,
All systems
uh,
online.
what's it, their financial bracket?
Sure.
People in your particular
Financial class?
Yeah, your people in your particular tax bracket, I would say.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Tend to hunt a lot of things that would be considered barbaric. Oh, hey.
Metal
I gotta make
salvage.
it one of those.
Father's friends used to go out and hunt elephants.
That's even more barbaric.
Yeah.
How so? He told me that they were plentiful. He told me they were an invasive species in what land they come from.
And
Yeah,
he
not-
told you lies.
Yeah,
Are,
he
are
tried
they
to
not?
lie.
They're
They're
not
not.
plentiful?
They're definitely not.
They are an endangered species.
Why would he lie to me then?
Oh, I'm sure it isn't even the first
Because
time he's
someone
done
told
that.
him lies that he believed.
Yeah.
People would just do that. Lie to your face straight up like that.
Okay.
With all that money, why would you... If you have so much money, why would you lie to people to their face all the time?
So
I
they
guess
can
to
make
keep
more
it-
money.
Yep.
But I thought people with high money were of upstanding character.
Ah!
Oh, that's what- Well,
He actually, oh my God, there's somebody who actually believes their own BS.
So cute.
They believe in noblesse oblige.
Can survive this way for millennia. Eating these fish?
Yep. There's an old saying, you know,
I heard it's
teach
brain
a
food,
man,
actually,
or
so-
give a man a fish, you'll feed him for a day. Teach a man to fish, you'll feed him for a lifetime.
Oh. Sounds like a useful saying.
It's a true one
was.
too.
I mean, the guy died who said it, so.
Oh.
Eventually.
Well, I mean,
Well-
every guy has died that has said a quote at some point, dude. That's not exactly
Wait, but I-
narrowing things down by saying that.
Wait, but I repeat quotes. Does that mean I might die?
Yeah,
Eventually.
eventually we all will. I mean, technically, you're
Oh.
dying from the moment you're born.
Huh.
Huh.
If you think about it,
How morbid.
Oh, you
But
think that's
not
bad?
incorrect.
Like,
that's life.
you
my
know how
friend.
we learn about the afterlife and everything? Man,
Yes.
I'm just dying to get there.
Oh. Why would you be so in a hurry to reach that?
Turn around to lubricant, maybe?
It's another pun, dude. It's a joke.
Oh, my apologies.
One of these
Welcome
days we will
aboard,
have you
Captain.
laughing at the right things.
They're wrong things to laugh at.
Kind of.
Huh.
Okay, so much. Okay, I guess let me go over to this other area now and
Oh,
see
how
what I can do over
interesting.
here. Finding a damage. I guess I'm at least should be lucky about my pod. It's still intact. Not, I can't say so lucky for number 17.
Oh, you're over at 17. I'm near 17.
Yeah.
Oh, God. How many 17s are there?
At
That
this
also
point,
raises
I'm
the question.
assuming 4, or you know, or just each in its simulation. That's got a lot of similarities.
That does raise a question. How have we been able to see the same pod?
I mean, I
Okay.
assume we're
Unless
all like
they are all part of the
surrounding
same
this-
company.
Yeah.
Could it
okay.
also be that they are part of the same
once
company?
Again, all right. So here's the thing. Altera is a company run by
Oh,
greedy
no.
assholes and fuck ups, and so I'm not horribly surprised
again.
that the numeral system has been reused because they got lazy after a certain set of numbers, and they just decided there should be the same amount of numbered life pods on the port and aft and starboard, and I fucking hate nautical terms.
Stern.
Thank you.
How interesting.
See, it's starting to sound like more of a stretch with how you're describing it now.
Data pack. Hope these ships are waterproof.
All these new terms, I've still been writing them down.
Compass. Oh, thank God, I could finally make that. Ugh.
This radiation suit seems very useful. I no longer feel extremely lightheaded when I'm around the wreckage.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, you should really get your repair tool going there and fix the stuff. Then you won't have to worry about being lightheaded ever again. At least around
Yeah,
the
I
ship.
need to make a suit
Oh,
myself. I
how
think
interesting. I
It's
can
kind of
repair
give me a
this
headache.
equipment.
Aboard, Captain.
Yeah, it's
I do have one of those
specifically
on
the
me.
engine in there.
Oh, how interesting. Let me apply what you've learned, or what you've told me.
Yes. Alright, much better. I'm all healed up.
Okay, maybe I could clean up my checklist a little bit. Let's see what I need. Don't need to worry so much about the sea glide. That's pretty much done. Suit's definitely an issue. What do I need to make for that? I need lead. Let's see, is that something I need to craft, or is that just material I can grab at some point? Solar panel. Actually, it probably isn't that unreasonable. I just need to get copper for that.
Oh, the Seamoth solar charger. I need another wire kit in advance. Okay. I'll work on that
Seamoth?
next. Yeah.
Oh, I don't know about that one. I can't build that yet.
You'll find pieces of it lying. If you're over at 17 and it's the
All
same
systems
17 that I'm
online.
thinking of, you should find pieces of it scattered around, broken parts of it.
Chad, I don't
Next
need to
chance
market
you
or
get, I
anything. I don't know where to
recommend
go for
the,
that.
Perimeter
Huh?
defense system too.
I don't know where to go for that. I just left there. I don't remember where directions for that. Ugh.
It is hard to stay oriented here.
Alright, I'm headed back
Okay,
to
what
my
about the other one?
life pod because I think that's where my mobile vehicle bay is.
I just need salt.
Where is the...
I feel like I'm flying through the water.
On your sea glide?
Yes. is also very useful.
Man, imagine how you're gonna feel when you get yourself a little sea moth.
Could make a locker.
Is that even faster?
Mm-hmm.
It's a whole ship, my guy.
Alright, might as well
Oh,
make
wow.
a locker.
There are more aquatic vehicles here.
Yeah.
Does one have to fix them themselves?
Well,
Yeah,
you'll
like,
have
are there
to
ones
under the
create
ocean?
it, but yeah.
You have to
Oh.
build it like everything else. But other than
This
that,
fabricator can create a whole ship.
Well,
no, it's not
the fabricator itself. It's a different thing you'll have to build.
You have to find the mobile
Interesting.
vehicle bay, or at least
Yeah.
parts to it. Get the blueprint.
Hmm.
You use the fabricator to make the mobile vehicle bay. You'll use the mobile vehicle bay to make the sea moth and the cyclops, which the cyclops is what I'm about to make.
Oh wow.
Huh. Why
There's
can't
so
I not
much
make
to
the
learn.
locker? That's weird. I have the material for it.
The what?
The locker.
Do you have a habitat builder?
No. Okay.
Yeah,
Make
you
that.
need to have a habitat builder and build.
Also,
yourself
you
a
need to
habitat
scan
with the locker.
lockers. If you haven't, you won't. If you don't have the blueprints for it, you can't make it.
How does one make the pod bigger?
You don't make
You
the
don't.
pod bigger. You
Can the
have
fabricate-
to scan. Huh?
Okay, max amount of researches.
Can the fabricator create new rooms?
So no, the fabricator can create a habitat builder, and the
Yes.
habitat builder will allow you to make rooms.
Oh, then how does one make room with the habitat builder?
Point and
Do you
click,
have a
my guy.
habitat builder?
Yes, I've created one.
Okay. You're gonna click the little toggle on that,
Okay.
and a menu should pop up.
Yes.
Okay, that is the
Just as
list
you
of
said.
stuff you can build. You select one, and then you'll be able, it'll give you a holographic projection
Ah,
Oh,
of what
wow.
you're trying to build.
damn
how useful.
fighter.
Is this inside or outside? It is red and yellow.
If it's red, it's not gonna work. If it's yellow, something's in the way, but still not gonna
Okay,
work.
I
You need
to
it
yellow,
to
let
be
it mellow.
Release for this.
Huh.
Alright, here we go. Back in.
Okay, so I do have all this stuff for a prawn suit. I just need to make 2 aerogel, and I've got that. And I've got a dive, and I've got a.
Maybe I
Still
don't
need
know
to
the
make-
section for 17.
Only experienced helmspeople should attempt to
Woohoo!
pilot this
Got a
vehicle solo.
cyclops.
What does that allow you to do?
It's a submarine.
A submarine. Oh
a
wow.
large one.
You don't have to worry about oxygen ever again.
Oh no, you still do. You still do.
Yeah.
Okay, so I gotta get all this stuff again, but you know what? I'm good because I got a cyclops. That's the important thing. Okay,
That is very useful.
it is. It is. It very much is.
Incredibly useful.
Welcome aboard.
Oh my God! All this storage space.
Online.
And you can build more lockers on it.
Yeah, you
Perfect.
can.
Got the copper I needed.
Okay, sonar upgrade, decoy tubes.
Oh, I need a. Oh shoot,
depth
I need
module. I need to
one
start working
more.
on the depth modules. Okay, I've already got the efficiency mod. I'm gonna add
maybe
that
2
to
more
the thing.
actually, just to be safe. Okay, what do I need to discharge? Quartz. Haven't used quartz in a while, so maybe I can just give that up for the copper. No, don't need a titanium. I can always get the fish back. It's not that big of a deal. Come on, there's gotta be one more copper in here. Bingo. All right.
Bingo was his name. Oh.
Now I can make some more stuff.
B-I-N-G-O, B-I-N-G-O, and
B-I-N-G-O.
was his name.
Woo!
It's also some sort of actor.
Nope, just
oh my
a dog.
God.
Huh. An actor dog?
No, just a dog. It's a song, dude. It's a,
I mean,
it's a nursery
I guess.
rhyme.
Oh.
I guess there are like
How interesting.
dog actors in movies, like Air
well,
Bud.
there's animal actors, yes.
There are animal actors as well. Wow.
Yeah, it's a whole thing. Like
Yeah,
Huh.
movies
Try-
that star
try not to
dogs
get
that
too
actually
much on this
are
one.
voiced by humans.
Wow. Truly, the world is much bigger than I thought.
I just realized I can't make a solar panel anyway, so I guess that's completely wasted.
Animal
gathering materials
actors,
for that.
character actors.
Make sure you do
actors
make
who
a
aren't
solar panel.
characters.
You need to have power in that thing in order to. You need to at least have power in order to make the. Oh goodness gracious. Okay, hang on one second. Okay.
I don't think I can make it with the tools I have available though.
Propulsion
Ah.
cannon.
So I have to build to a bigger area
Need
to
to
do
get some more
that.
titanium. Okay, cool. I'm gonna
Can I
need
build
to find
the
a
habitat
thermal
thing?
plant as well.
There's
Need to
so many
find
metal
parts
salvages
for a
here.
thermal plant.
Use up some of those mushrooms finally again. Let's see, I need the battery one. Battery. Okay. Now I need to build computer chip. Gold and okay.
Calorie intake recommended.
Okay. And a wiring kit. Requires silver and gold and coral
All
samples.
systems online.
Well, I guess I can unpin the other thing. I guess I can make those things first, and then it's not gonna hurt anything to have that. Just already pre-crafted, I guess. That's fine. I need that anyway, so it's not like it's a big deal. All right.
Okay, got the engine efficiency module. Beautiful.
One more silver.
I guess I could make a
Oh, a bottle of water
air
under the
bladder
water.
real quick. Get
Oh,
a
how
bladder
curious.
fish. All right, grav trap. We'll see what we can grab. Eh. Ooh. Some more ore. All right, I'll take it.
Now I need copper.
Oh.
Not contained within the next 24 hours.
There we go. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, so you should really get on repairing that.
Okay,
thing.
that big guy needs to be moved. Let go. He does not like that.
Repairing
Okay.
the Altera ship.
Yeah.
At least
the
the
Aurora.
part of the engine that's leaking.
It's called the Aurora. And yeah,
Okay.
you should probably fix that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, bladder
How
fish.
fortunate that I have a repair kit. I have to find this engine room.
A repair tool.
Okay, well, at the
Or
very
repair
least, I
tool.
can grab them anyway.
Emergency power
Okay.
activated.
Alright. This is fine. Making progress. We are getting places, at the very least. Let's see, I need to get that air bladder made. Fins, Oh, that actually might be
My kingdom for a
handy as
battery.
well.
Will I know the engine if I see it?
Air bladder.
Yes, you will.
Yeah, there's the signs are still there pointing to it, so you should be able to find it.
Oh, how fortunate.
Oh, you'll probably need a propulsion cannon too,
Oh. Good thing I have the blueprint for that.
and a laser cutter.
Oh. I don't have that. I have found the blueprints for a couple pieces of it, but I've not been
You
able to
should
make the whole
be
tool.
able to
Emergency
find
power
like
only.
another one
Oxygen
around the
production
area.
offline.
I know I found a
Probably
ton of
no.
propulsion cannons out there though. What am I doing?
Oh yes, that much was certain.
Guess I could put the cave sulfur in the
I have
inventory for
2
now. Yeah.
bits of laser cutter blueprint. Perhaps I may be fortunate and there might be one out here.
Perhaps, bud.
Let's see. What do I need in my flashlight? Okay.
Cyclops engine.
See, I need to grab gold. I need silver. And I need coral something or other. I don't remember.
Power transmitter fragment.
Put a door in there. Probably be great.
Copper may not hurt to have.
This time I have a defense
thirsty
system
out
here on Baby 2, so we should be set.
A defense system or a dispense system?
Defense system.
Hmm.
I had to clarify. You never know. You could have put a dispensary on there for all we knew.
There we go.
If I
A
had the
dispensary.
supplies, man. If I had the supplies.
Supplies, supplies, supplies.
Seems that there is no shortage of supplies down here.
Emergency. Starvation.
Yeah, I mean the grab trap I made really it does make at least getting food very handy.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Okay,
First
speaking
aid
of
kit,
food.
most useful. Pardon
Okay.
me, that was very vulgar.
Yeah, you're fine.
Excuse me.
Who?
Did he just
What in
say
God's
fuck
name
me?
is
That's
that?
very vulgar.
God's name was that?
What?
I think
Was that a leviathan?
I
Could
don't
be.
Sort
know,
of
dude. I can't
clawed
see what you're
snake
seeing.
creature?
Oh, yeah, that's a leviathan.
Dear
Are you
heavens.
by the Aurora,
Specifically to
or are
Reaper
you
Leviathan.
in a cave with glowing mushrooms, like little jelly shrimp things?
Yes, I am next to the Aurora.
Okay, then yeah,
Yeah, that's
a
a
Leviathan.
Reaper Leviathan.
Yeah.
So if
That'll
you were in
do
the
it.
jelly shroom cave, I would have told you those are the little crabworm things.
Which also suck, but aren't as bad as the Reaper
30
Leviathans.
Well, I can make at least another box.
Alright, gotta get the air. Whew.
Oh,
Can't just place the locker down though. Looks like use a container instead. Oh, that's great. So this is taking up room in my inventory for no reason other than can I like drop it outside maybe? Would that be a good better place?
Around the
There we
outside.
go. There we go. Okay, now we can move some of this other material away that I don't necessarily need immediately.
I suppose I'll have to stay out of that thing's sight.
It's
Whatever that thing was.
preferable that you do.
Well, let's see. What do I need to focus on crafting? Oh, should probably get the grav ball out of the water.
Calorie
Huh.
intake recommended.
There we go. Maybe it wouldn't hurt to make a little bit of food and water, just to be safe while I'm out. Just a little bit extra. It's not like it's hurting the ecosystem too bad, right? That'll be fine. Metal salvage, eh? Huh.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I need bladderfish. Come on. Where's the bladderfish?
Quite plentiful. And extremely useful.
Okay, that does
Oh,
actually
my
open
kingdom
the
for a
fish.
wire cutter piece.
Yeah, they're
Mhm.
a little difficult to find sometimes.
Axolotl. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Great. Ah, great.
It's an interesting tune.
Alright, let me. Oh, wait. Bladderfish is what I needed. Yes.
Wouldn't
Huh?
you know, as soon as I take that away, oh my god, all my power comes back.
What'd you take away?
Ah.
Whoa.
Water filtration.
Makes sense. It uses
Yeah,
a
that thing
decent chunk.
sucks power. So much power. Oh no.
Okay, so far my powers are looking pretty good, luckily.
I'm just gonna keep getting some of those bladder fish for now.
Consider disguising the flavor of unsavory meat with salt or locally sourced herbs and spices.
Herbs and spices.
That does sound very nice.
just take some extra
Everything out here has
fish
been
and
so
food.
bland. Sustaining, but
There.
bland.
Yeah, I would like another
Vital
better
signs
drink,
stabilizing.
admittedly, but something else to drink other than water. But I mean,
There we go.
it's something, I guess.
Yes. At least it's bottled.
And filtered.
Not like any of
that's
that dreadful
more
tap
important.
stuff.
Tap stuff?
Yes. From the sink. Pierre used to drink straight from the tap.
I thought you meant from the sea.
Heavens no.
I mean, you could technically tap into the sea and, you know, filter it. That's kind of what the
Of course, why
water
did I know
filtration
you were gonna
system
say
does.
Yes, but
something about
straight
that?
from the sea. As salty as that is. How repulsive.
I heard
that's
that there's a
technically what
threshold
the
point.
water filtration system does. Just pulls
Oh.
water out from the sea, and then, you know, it filters it, gets the salt out.
Yes.
All systems online.
Suppose the water here is better than not having water at all. Dehydration is
Alright,
maddening.
now to find the actual some copper or not some gold and silver.
Ugh. I had to find the Cyclops depth module. Ugh.
Okay, radiation
Did it
detector. That's not
take
great.
some
Not over
exertion?
there.
Wait a second.
Well, have you made the tier 1 yet?
No, that's what I'm looking for. There's maybe that's at the modification station thing.
Okay, I can't go by the ship because that's with the radiation. So I need to.
Until you fix the radiation, then you can.
Cyclops
I'm
Hall.
assuming I need the
Yeah.
suit for that.
Okay, that's.
Well, you
pod
need the lead
that's
suit, yeah.
Cyclops. No, I have to find.
Okay, now I can build the
okay.
beacon.
I've gone everywhere to look for Cyclops stuff. What? Storage module. Okay, there we go. No, that's prawn suit. Dang it.
What about you guys? What's your deal? Hold still so I can scan you better.
Never thought that something so malicious could live under the sea.
That
Glad I have
helps.
not caught its ire yet.
Or you'd be surprised how much malicious stuff can be found in the sea.
I just want to scan the sea cows. That's so
Shudders the
wrong,
mind to
game.
think about it.
Let me
You mean
scan
the
you. I'm not
farty?
doing anything. Yeah, I want the gasopod or whatever.
RT.
It's like a manatee that farts like noxious gas at you. I call it the
Oh.
fartotee.
I mean, it's not that. I guess it's not that far off.
It's an apt description.
How vulgar.
Yeah, it's like
Oh,
a
They are
manatee that
pretty
farts.
gnarly.
How
Silver.
vulgar should I apologize to the thing that's trying to shit noxious and toxic chemicals at me?
I suppose it
I mean,
doesn't
I
matter one way
guess.
or the other.
Apologies, Your Majesty.
Oh. Again with the mimicking accents. Must I be the butt of the joke for everything?
The butt.
Well,
Oh man, I can't wait for you to
Shall-
find this voice recording. Officer Keene talking about talking with his two fellow officers about, you know, scanning for the Degassi.
Mm.
Degassi.
It's
Whoa.
a different ship that supposedly crashed here.
Oh dear.
Must be a geyser or something I just found. Hold on. Let's check this out.
Yeah, there's plenty of thermal vents around here.
Oh yeah, be careful. It's gonna get real warm when you get too close to that.
Woof. Back. Back. Oh, there's some lead at least in here too. That's nice. Ah! Man, they were kidding. Just to be safe.
How interesting. Ow. Repulsive
And
crabs.
I'll probably make sure.
Oh, you're talking about the eye crabs? Yeah, they can eat a dick.
Okay, let's oh, I guess it doesn't work above ground. It's okay. That's
Only one.
Only one cannoli.
I like cannolis.
What
I
is
thought you
a
might.
cannoli?
Oh my god.
Yeah, we gotta get him some culture.
Culture, food. Like
Food is
so
part of
much.
culture.
Fair enough.
Let's see.
Alright, these floating islands are crazy.
Damn. No. Oh, there's gold.
Oh, excuse me.
Bless
I
you.
did not know it was
Bless you.
possible to sneeze under the water.
Oh no, you'd
Now
be
we drop some of
surprised.
that metal.
Especially with all the
yeah.
chemicals and stuff that are in here.
Lead.
How
That's
interesting.
nice. Gotta wait for it to pass. Alright, might as well do this now. There we go.
Whoa, piece of the guy. Well, no, this is the other one.
Probably should start working on building battery stuff for all my stuff. I'm noticing I'm starting to run low on my sea glide here.
Go.
Hmm.
Man, what does it take to find a drill arm?
Jeez, it's getting hot. Oh man. Okay, good to know. I should
man.
probably not take my chances in here yet, till I can at least get some more oxygen. Ah, okay, this is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt.
Hold your breath, bud.
Okay. Oh, it's not so bad actually.
This vessel is enormous.
Welcome aboard,
Okay,
Captain.
one more time, and then I probably should go and make some battery stuff for my electronics. Because I'm noticing my sea glide's getting low. Hmm. That's it, buddy. Get it out of your system.
Hard to believe that any life exists so close to such dangerous equipment.
It's quite amazing what these little fuckers
Yikes.
can do
Oh,
sometimes.
it's hot. Oh, that was hot. Am I outside? Okay. Outside. Might be worth just getting back to the pod.
Indeed.
Don't think I can grab. I don't think I'm going to find the other thing I need here anyway. Ah, crap, the seagull. Too low on power for the flashlight. Alright, I'll head back and then we can try to get that situated. I know my flashlight still has some power. I could probably use that at the very least to find some. Okay. Message? Okay.
That was a closer brush with death than I'd like.
Alrighty. I have been slowly moving my storage from my base to my Cyclops. So I can have sort of a mobile base.
Fair enough.
But I don't want to do too much with it until I have gotten the depth module started.
Excuse you.
Okay, mushrooms I do have. Do I have the copper?
I have never been so glad to be in this confined space.
Yeah, been there, done that.
You mean your little, our pods?
Oh,
Captain, all systems online.
yes. I need a moment after brushing with that thing.
Uh-oh.
Whatever the thing was.
Yeah, it's
Leviathan,
pretty
as it
fucking
were.
Terrifying.
Did I lose my
no, it is a
portable
Leviathan.
locker?
I still hear it in my brain.
I think I did. Are you kidding me?
Oh. My head still hurts from hearing that thing shriek.
Lose it.
I put it on top of the pod. I thought it stuck to it.
No.
No! Oh, well, there's too much in there anyway. I think I didn't put anything too valuable in it.
Smithers, how have you been keeping such a sane head during all of this?
Ah!
I mean, it wasn't. So if I'm particularly sane, I'm just
Like you think we're insane.
one project at a time.
No one
one,
who
uh,
works for Altera is sane.
I mean, that's true.
Desperate, yes. Sane,
Very.
not so much.
For the money, yeah,
I suppose
yeah.
it is a very thin line.
Okay, so do I have enough power in this thing to find some copper?
I'm probably gonna need that. I'd appreciate it if you didn't, pal.
If I keep it to the
Alright, there we
daytime, I
go.
shouldn't have to worry about the
Alright.
flashlight.
Yes. Propulsion cannon is created. Perfect.
And then
Closer to where we need to be.
Alright. It's so neat to come in here and see, like, all this power.
Is it unlimited power?
No, the Emperor's
No
not
power
here.
source is unlimited. The Emperor
Yeah,
of
no.
what?
Mankind.
Oh,
That's
There's
a
an
different
emperor for
emperor,
that?
dude.
I heard he's kind of a chode.
What is a chode?
No. You're not teaching them that.
Nah, you don't need to
not
worry
yet.
about that anyway.
Is it even vulgar or too vulgar for any of us?
A chode
It's
is
just
a miniature
something you don't
penis.
need to learn yet.
It's yeah, it's just whatever.
Well, I will take your word for it.
It's just
More like just
it's
overrated.
It's just a fat, tiny penis.
Uh,
Yeah.
Oh, another
It's
phallic
just,
reference.
it's just another word for
Indeed.
overrated and how I describe it.
I see.
Okay, that's gonna be it for me. I've done a lot of stuff. I'm gonna head to bed. I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Yes, rest does sound nice. I hope I don't hear
Yeah,
that.
maybe
thing's
it's probably
roars in
around
my
that
sleep.
time. I
Ugh.
just try to relax and try to pick this up
Think I'll
later on.
Well, gentlemen, it was a rather fruitful venture out despite the horrifying circumstances.
Just gotta get away from that.
Oh,
What do you gotta get away from?
I will.
Another Reaper Leviathan.
Oh boy.
What's with you and the Leviathan?
Is,
today?
Try
is our
not
friend
to-
hallucinating?
Try not to mouth fuck this one.
It's more like that
vulgar.
one mouth fucked me, but
Oh, again with the vulgar references.
You enticed it with a little bit of oral activity.
I have any.
Oral-
All right.
didn't.
Good night,
Where it
everybody.
came from.
Well, good night to you as well. May we
Yeah.
meet again.
Good night, guys.
Find better
Have a good
circumstances.
night.
Good night.
Okay, guys, that's gonna be it for the stream. I deafened so that I'm not interfering with however they want to wrap up or continue going. Again, guys, if you want to check them out, Snuggle Velocity, Moonlight Sparks, you can find them over on their Twitch channels. If they do say hi in the chat, that's probably the easiest way. But yeah, hope you enjoyed the Subnautica roleplay. We're going to go ahead and raid someone. Let's see who's online that we can raid. We're following a bunch of people, so hopefully. Oh, Dee Dee's on. Michi Sings is on. Obake Pam. You know what? Director Nasty is on. We're going to raid Director. So guys, make sure to go raid Director and send him a lot of love with a dog pile raid. All right, guys? That's it. See you in a little while. Tomorrow, Asha should be streaming, so make sure and go hang out with them, show them a lot of love, and have a good time with whatever it is that they're playing. I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, that's it for us. Peace out. Bye-bye.
Seek fluid intake.
Musing about biggest, thickest.
Oh, that was when I was
Yeah,
off radio, right?
Looks like that.
Are
No,
you guys
no, we're
is
just
anyone still
referring to-
streaming and role-playing?
No, we're
no, we're
Okay,
good.
cool.
We're good.
Yeah, I deafened so I can do the Fat Dog End of Stream stuff. Hang on.
Oh, okay.
I'm assuming we just kind of like no raid. We just kind of popped off.
Mhm.
At least for that one anyway, because yeah, it's kind of.
Did it not
Well, that's
raid?
what I do because I like to stick with the.
Hang on one
Staying
second. Did
character
it
and
not
stuff.
go
You
through?
find it reasonable
Oh, there we go.
when I say the name biggest.
You stay dickus.
Yeah.